El mundo de habla hispana está de enhorabuena con la magnífica publicación de este comentario del Apocalipsis por parte de Craig Koester, catedrático en el Luther Seminary en St. Paul, Minnesota. Es una excelente edición de un comentario que salió en The Anchor Bible Commentaries Series en el 2014 y que ha sido traducido ahora. Este volumen sustituye al que fue escrito para la misma colección en 1975 por la profesora Josephine Massenberger Ford.
Si miramos el índice de esta obra del siglo pasado, se perciben muy rápidamente los grandes cambios que se han producido en 50 años en las aproximaciones al Apocalipsis. Un ejemplo. El comentario anterior no tiene ningún apartado dedicado al contexto sociohistórico y cultural del Apocalipsis, algo casi impensable hoy día y que resalta mucho en esta nueva publicación.
Y es muy importante su introducción, una introducción que comparada con el volumen de la obra es breve, pero muy bien escrita y que nos permite a todos acercarnos a los textos concretos y aprovechar mejor sus notas y sus comentarios específicos.
Sitúa muy bien el Apocalipsis en el contexto en el que surge al final del siglo I y habla de su relación con otras tradiciones del Nuevo Testamento y con el judaísmo sinagogal. A continuación, va analizando las distintas secciones del Apocalipsis y lo hace con rigor y detalle. Incluye la historia de la interpretación de cada parte, aportando bibliografía muy útil y muchas referencias al Antiguo Testamento, a literatura apócrifa, grecorromana y rabínica relacionadas con los textos.
Koester conoce muy bien lo que está haciendo, es un trabajo muy potente en diálogo con las fuentes clásicas, las griegas, las latinas, las judías, los rollos del Mar Muerto, con la numismática, con todo lo monumental. Sabe muy bien lo que hace, lo ha hecho muy bien.
Además, contiene fotografías muy interesantes y pertinentes, tanto de los sitios arqueológicos de las 7 ciudades de Asia Menor, la actual Turquía, a las que se dirige el Apocalipsis, como de otros restos como monedas o cerámica.
Una de las cosas que dice Koester es que, por ejemplo, Juan no era el apóstol, sino que afirma que sería un profeta cristiano de finales de siglo. Yo estoy de acuerdo también con lo que dice. Tiene una visión muy concreta en cuanto a lo que está afirmando, lo ha estudiado bien, conoce muy bien el contexto del siglo I, de estas comunidades, de alguna manera asentadas en el mundo del Asia Menor, del siglo I, pero que al mismo tiempo necesitaban de entender lo que es la fidelidad al Cordero. Koester hace una distinción clara entre la visión del Cordero, que es la absorción del mal, el sacrificio, mientras que la bestia que aparece en el Apocalipsis, ese poder político, es bestial, es imperial y que además ejerce la violencia contra las personas. Por lo tanto, el libro nos fuerza a tomar una decisión por o a favor del Cordero o por la bestia, pero no hay medias tintas. Creo que eso ha hecho que este libro sea ciertamente olvidado a veces en la historia de la interpretación bíblica en la Iglesia.
Creo que este libro se va a convertir en un clásico de la exégesis y que su consulta va a ser necesaria para todos aquellos que nos acerquemos al estudio o a la meditación del libro del Apocalipsis.
Por tanto, estamos ante una obra de consulta obligada para todo aquel que quiera estudiar con rigor el Apocalipsis y que sin duda será una referencia importante durante años.
I'm Craig Koester, author of the commentary on the Book of Revelation for the Anchor Yale series. And I'm delighted to be able to introduce you to this new Spanish translation of my commentary. I know that people are drawn to Revelation for many reasons. More than many books of the Bible, Revelation has a tremendous ability to generate curiosity as well as fear and hope. It's inspired social movements that anticipate the coming of a new age. It's also inspired artists and musicians. And the hymn writers have used its images of Jesus as the Lamb and the hope for New Jerusalem in songs and hymns that are sung by Christians around the globe. I've been asked why this new commentary on Revelation is needed. In the past 50 years, there have been major developments in scholarship on Revelation. Scholars have brought new clarity to some very basic questions, like what is an apocalypse? What was the context in which Revelation was composed? How do we interpret some of Revelation's most challenging images, like the seven-headed beast or Babylon, the great city that dominates the world? What's at the heart of Revelation's theology? Is it about destruction or about the giving of life? In my commentary, I offer an extensive introduction that provides some orientation to these basic questions. I also give detailed comments on each verse that provide insight into Revelation's language. I draw on a wide range of ancient sources, including the scriptures and later Jewish writings, passages from Greek and Latin authors, as well as inscriptions and papyri. This enables those who use my commentary to gain a deeper and more nuanced sense of how Revelation communicates, the nature of its language, and the culture in which it was composed. Some of the things that make my commentary distinctive are, first, its sense of the context. In the past, many interpreters have assumed that Revelation was written for Christians undergoing persecution under Roman rule. The visions of a great tyrannical beast seeking to oppress the Christians would seem to give credence to that idea. At the same time, my sense is that in the portrayal of the seven churches in Revelation 2 and 3, the writer gives us glimpses of Christians who are actually facing a number of problems, not just one. Yes, there were churches that seemed to be threatened by those outside their own immediate communities, including persecution by Roman officials. And yet there were also Christians who seemed quite comfortable and complacent, some who were well-to-do and seemingly indifferent, not threatened at all, unaware of the evil going on around them. Finally, there were Christians who seemed all too ready to adopt the values of the surrounding culture, even when those seemed to collide with some of the basic tenets of the Christian faith, at least as understood by the writer of Revelation. So in my commentary, I try to show how Revelation can address not just one problem, but a variety of problems, which I think deepens and broadens our understanding of the book. Second, I emphasize that Revelation's theology centers on God, the Creator, and Jesus, the Lamb. We find that early in the book, God is introduced as the one who makes all things. And at the end of the book in New Jerusalem, God announces that he is the one who makes all things new. The Creator is not about the destruction of the world, but about its renewal and its ultimate well-being. Third, scholars have shown that as a literary genre, an apocalypse is a narrative. I therefore consider how Revelation unfolds through a plot line that depicts a cosmic conflict between God as the Creator and the forces of destruction that would seek to ruin God's world. It also contrasts the tyrannical beast that seeks to take life with Jesus the Lamb, who gives life through his own redemptive suffering. In the process, I also consider the rhetorical aspects of Revelation, showing how it can be read as persuasive speech that seeks to bring its readers to a renewed sense of commitment to God, the Lamb, and the Christian community. Finally, my commentary is distinctive in that it gives attention to the ways in which Revelation has been interpreted since ancient times. I'm convinced that by asking how people in the past have read Revelation, we gain greater clarity about our needs for interpretation in the present. We don't need to accept past interpretations, but we learn from them and gain greater clarity about what we ourselves think about the book and why. My commentary is part of a conversation about Revelation that has been going on for centuries. And my hope is that this new Spanish translation will be a useful and illuminating resource as you seek better to understand this powerful and engaging biblical book.